President Trump has reportedly been in talks with potential buyers for TikTok and is expected to have an update on the app by the end of this month. Joining us now is an investor in TikTok parent ByteDance. Mitchell Green is founding partner at Lead Edge Capital. In addition to ByteDance, he's an investor in Uber, Alibaba, and Ant Group. Wow, you must be loaded. That's why you always look like that. They're always smiling. You're a happy guy. Are you not?
Hard not to be happy.
Hard not to be happy. I agree. We should all be happy. It's not about money, obviously. What do you think is going to be the end result? What would be best for you? What would you prefer?
Thanks for having me on. Our base case is that it gets banned. However, since inauguration, there sure seem to be a lot of indications that we might be working towards a deal. It appears that the Trump administration and Elon has come out and said he doesn't want to buy it, but the Trump administration wants to do stuff. There appear to be a lot of, I'm sure there's a lot of big corporations like Oracle or Microsoft that might be interested. I have no idea, but they might be, as well as individual consortiums. Again, it's going to depend. There's going to be 3 or 4 people involved, and I'm not one of those 3 or 4. But from the outside, I would say it looks like something could happen.
I mean, it's valuable. I would like to own it. I mean, it's valuable in this country. Who do you think, guys, think finally? How does it finally play out? It's not going away. You said banned, but I don't think banned is.
What happens to your investment?
Possibility.
Well,
that's your base case.
Our base case was that it disappeared. However, the 60% of the company is owned by non-Chinese investors, holdco. So if they were to do some sort of spin, 60% would be owned by non-Chinese people and 40% would be by Chinese. And if your guess is as good as mine, what percentage that our government is comfortable with, I don't think it's 0. But we shall see what percent they'll let own. And
it's not going to be. What happened to Mr. Wonderful? He's O'Leary's out.
All those groups.
I think
none of those things are going to happen.
What about a sovereign wealth fund?
That could be. Oh yeah, the American sovereign wealth fund is an interesting idea, but who knows? I do think I think there are large corporates that are,
Oracle or Microsoft.
Oracle, Microsoft, Amazon. I mean, what would a company like Facebook give to own part of this? Gigantic. I think there's DOJ issues, but again, maybe they're going to relax some of these things.
But look, what I don't understand is you look at that board of ByteDance now, and you look at who the investors are. It's Co2, it's this, it's
Co2, Tiger Global, GA,
it's all of the American companies anyway.
That's right. Correct.
So I don't know what that's why I've been very outspoken. I think this whole thing is pretend. I think this whole thing is like some kind of kabuki theater. I don't even understand what's happening.
What's really interesting is, again, 60.
By the way, the guy who controls the ByteDance doesn't even live in China.
Lives in Singapore. It's a Singapore. It's a Singapore company. But I think what people don't underappreciate, though, the average investor in the U.S. probably does. Again, it's a private company, so there's nothing they even to make money out of it right now. As most investors in the U.S., less than 10% of the revenues of this business are actually even based off of TikTok USA. And so we are our base case has just been like this goes away at the price we've been able to buy ByteDance stock. We have not bought any in the last few months, but the price we've been able to buy stock at reflects a value that we don't have to give any value to the U.S. And if they spin it out and it's worth 50 billion, 60 billion, 70 billion, 80 billion, I don't know. It's not worth 2 billion.
Right.
I think any of these individual consortiums would love to own it, but they've got to come up with the money. And so I think you're going to probably see some scenario where everybody spins, where they spin it, and that 40% that's owned by Chinese, they will sell some percentage of it. And your guess is as good as mine what that percentage is.
But it doesn't matter to you because it's not part of your investment.
Our investment thesis, it's all gravy to us.
Yeah.
These guys have built a giant e-commerce business, for instance, in China. And the reason that companies like Alibaba and JD are struggling to grow over there is because ByteDance's e-commerce business in China is so dominant.
What do you think OpenAI is worth right now?
I don't know. Doesn't Elon Musk want to buy it now?
That's the story of the day to people that are interested in things like that. Is it what
I think it's
play out what happened.
How does that play out? That's going to be the $1 million question. I wouldn't. Well, all I know is, look, Sam is an incredible entrepreneur. I can't claim to be good friends with him or anything, but he's an incredible entrepreneur. I do not envy him, though, and that he's competing in the game that the largest internet and hyperscalers in the world want to spend just crazy amounts of money in. I mean, I think the CapEx budget wasn't like $300 billion or something that this year that these internet giants want to spend. I don't know how he competes with that level of CapEx over time. He has built obviously a lot of consumer mindshare, but I think time will tell what happens to that business. You would think it'd go public at some point pretty soon, but again, all these companies want to do private rounds. You know, SailPoint's going to go out. Thoma Bravo's going to take them out. They just raised the range. The IPO market is good. Yet you see companies like it's rumored that Stripe's doing something now at $85 billion that just hit the press. Anduril just did raise money at $28 billion. The IPO market is fine. It's if LPs want distributions back, they need to go to the VCs and say get your companies public instead of raising these giant private rounds.
Mm. You still own your Uber, or no?
We don't own Uber. That's it. I think Dara is doing, because look, we mainly focus on private investments, and the company's been public for a while. Right. I think that Dara has done a fantastic job. It's going to generate, I think, like $5+ of free cash flow. I still think self-driving in mass is much further away than people think. You can go in a 15-block radius or 20-block radius in San Francisco or in Phoenix or in LA, but again, in mass, I think it's still a long time.